It's the secret book. And that's how Spirit will Carmen. There she is, right behind you the whole damn time, right? In the shadows, just waiting. Darn complex. I'm done with work. Can we meet up? I'll see you in court. So there's a lot of things that she's hiding and or, again, keeping secret when it comes to him. Rigged games. How does Jay-Z currently feel about Beyonce? Okay. Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message for Shannon Harris and Naziah Harris. Now, when I put that reading out, you guys were like, baby, get into it with the auntie and the grandma. And so let's just take it one day at a time, child. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging that, listen, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. If I talk too fast, slow it down in the settings button. You know what to do. So the download's coming fast, and I tend to forget, so I have to get it out. But anywho, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You got to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Okay, so let's get into it. Sending the collective energy, love, and light. When it comes to Shannon Harris, and I'm asking for the connected energy to Naziah Harris, there's this energy of her needing to be truthful. Come to Jesus. Truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation. It's time for you to lay your burdens down because it needs to be some truth. It needs to be truth in how this energy was lured into your emotional abyss. And when I say this energy, I'm speaking in reference to Naziah. Okay, lured into your emotional abyss, Shannon, with some form of temptation, some form of adder, intimacy, proposal, and a message of love. And Spirit said, shh, shh. Silence, discretion, contemplation, equanimity, consideration, and privacy. Think before you speak. Because your words are about to upset a lot of people. Nuisance, provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, and an opportunist. Living near a body of water. Anytime I get a swamp angel, it always makes me feel like somebody's living near a body of water. Sending the collective energy, love, and light. Shannon Harris, when it comes to Naziah Harris, thank you, Spirit. Mama Yemaya, we talk about body of water and then water comes out. We also see this woman holding a pregnant belly. Acknowledging a manifestation, like an idea, giving birth to an idea, or actually giving birth to a child. Nurturing, love, healing, intuition, moon, and water magic. When I hear the word moon, it makes me feel like whatever you've done in the dark is coming to the light. Whatever you're trying to suppress is coming to the surface. This could be in the energy of manipulation, manifestation, and or pregnancy. Okay, this is also acknowledging water sign energy, illusions, dispelling myths, smoke and mirrors. So Yemaya, also spelled Yemoja, is the Orisha and ruler of salt waters. Third time we hear about waters. She is queen of the seas, and like our mother ocean, she embodies the moon and the spirit of motherhood. So when it comes to these two, it keeps talking about motherhood. Yemaya offers a protective and nurturing energy. She is a mother goddess and aids in matters of fertility, aids in matters of healing, aids in matters of emotional trauma and spiritual growth. When I'm asking for the energy of these two connected. Now, Spirit wants me to ask this question. And again, this is all alleged. I read energy. Shannon Harris, does she know what happened to Naziah Harris? Okay, so Spirit saying, okay, on the surface it's acknowledging no. See how something is not yet open and ripe and budding? It's still very closed, so not ready to get started. Plans aren't fully formed. When it comes to Naziah, plans aren't fully formed. When I'm asking the energy of does she know where she is? When I say she, one of the subbies said they haven't found, quote unquote, like allegedly the body of this young girl, this young lady. But subconsciously, Spirit is acknowledging, yes, you have the answers, opening doors and access. So the plans haven't fully developed, evolved. The plans of, okay, thank you, Spirit. The plans of how to open these doors, what you're going to do to open this up, how to open this up. It also feels like the plan in regards to her situation allegedly was just so scattered, like it was just weird, not thought out, like just action, like moving like that, like not even I don't want to say thought out because it just makes me feel terrible that somebody would think about doing this to someone. In the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging no. Thorns are present, handled with care. Now, this is really interesting because when we see roses, I do think of love, but also see that someone is buried. Look at these hands, like buried in something, buried within something, deep down inside, like the ground. And Spirit says that this was informative. It was immature. Someone was being very hungry. Okay, where do you see a lot of birds? It's a lot of birds, and it's in the formative stage. Okay, and this is interesting because when we flip the card over, what do we see? We see a dove flying, taking flight, fluttering around busy. Doves represent something that people say when someone passes. You see a dove, a white dove. Dove is that energy of peace, but Spirit is saying something is squawking, something is very loud, and it is in the formative stage. This energy is very immature and was hungry. Okay, Shannon Harris, when it comes to Nazaya Harris, thank you, Spirit. Money hungry, will do anything for money when it comes to Nazaya. Now is in their feelings and wanting to chill out. It's betrayal. Does she know where Nazaya is, allegedly? It's toxic. Inner feelings. She has vented to someone and is talking about her situation. I don't know why I saw nails there. You got nail tech, you telling your business? Not my business. Okay, Shannon Harris and Nazaya. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, the storm. There's a storm when it comes to Nazaya and Shannon Harris's energy. There's this energy of transition, transformation, metamorphosis, going through a storm, water sign energy and or emotional illusions, dispelling myths, smoke and mirrors. There's also this energy of ascending to the highest level of human existence, trying to level up subconsciously. And then there's also this energy of a power struggle, ego versus the heart. Okay, so now I'm being guided to shift a little bit, and I'm trying to find the right deck because there's this energy of Nazaya wanting to speak on behalf of the energy that I called upon. So Nazaya's energy towards Shannon Harris. Structure. We do see a rainbow getting in alignment. Structure. Strong organization and arrangements are key elements to the success of complex organisms as well as human-made systems. Examine the structures you have in place to keep the complexities of life running smoothly. Now, what structure do you know of that is in place to keeping the complexities of life running smoothly? Law and order. I don't want to tussle. I don't want to fight. Create solid structures and appropriate boundaries where they are needed. Create solid foundations and appropriate boundaries where they are needed. Okay. What else, Nazaya, in regards to Shannon Harris? Thank you. She's acknowledging higher intuitively. She knew that this was a bromance and not a romance, that the heart chakra was trying to hold the solar plexus energy, the energy to make choice, and also the sexual sacral energy. Okay. Acknowledging water sign energy, and or could be emotional, illusions, dispelling myths, smoke and mirrors. She's also acknowledging when it comes to Shannon. So she's acknowledging that this relationship was not that. She's acknowledging, I knew it was not a real romantic relationship. Okay. But she's also acknowledging subconsciously when it comes to Shannon, there was argument, there was hypocrisy, projection, similarity, blame, introspection is needed, the pot calling the kettle black. And then she's also acknowledging, again, we see this tree, and one of the subbies said something to me about a tree before, but she's acknowledging when it comes to Shannon, there's this way of the body lazing around, loafing, inertia, false start, no response, disinterest. Now check out my other readings because this card also doubles down as a pregnancy card, like the way that the body lays and is limp and it's just tired and fatigued due to pregnancy. Okay, let's keep going. Right. Current energy when it comes to Shannon Harris in regards to Nazaya Harris. Knight of Wands in reverse, haste, scattered energy, delays, and frustration. And when it comes to Nasiah with the Eight of Swords, she feels like there's isolation, self-imprisonment, restriction. She also feels like with the Three of Pentacles in the middle of the deck, this is crazy because it feels like there was teamwork. There was some form of finance, collaboration, learning, working as a team when it came to, thank you, Spirit, Nasiah. What is her biggest obstacle when it comes to Nasiah? Now remember, Ari, biggest obstacle in reverse. A lack of faith, despair, discouragement in reverse with the Star card. Isolation, loneliness, and withdrawal with the Hermit card in reverse. And with the Five of Swords in reverse, open to change and past resentments are obstacles. What's next for Shannon Harris when it comes to Nasiah Harris? She's trying to move full steam ahead, trying to gain balance, acknowledging that there's water sign energy, and there could be emotional illusions, dispelling myths, smoke and mirrors. Spirit is acknowledging she's seeking control, willpower, victory, assertion, and determination, but subconsciously she cannot sleep at night. She's riddled with depression, nightmares, intense anxiety, and despair with the Nine of Swords. And in the middle of the deck with the Page of Swords in reverse, all talk, no action, haste, and undelivered promises. Okay. Does she have anything to do with Nasiah's disappearance? Spirit is acknowledging, allegedly, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, delays, frustration, and holding off. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, because this somehow or another affected her home. A broken home, a broken marriage, a misalignment of values. I don't know how this connects, but Nasiah slowed things down energetically for her. When I ask about, does she know what happened? She created some energy of frustration and delays, misalignment of values, a broken home and or a broken marriage with the Ten of Cups in reverse. And Spirit says with the Wheel of Fortune, what goes up must come down, what goes down must come up. Good luck. Because there is karma here, there's life cycles, there's a destiny, and this is a turning point when it comes to that. She is holding on to people and possessions too tightly when it came to Nasiah. When I ask about, she was controlling, seeking security and possession. When I'm asking, does she know where she is? We get the Hermit card, isolation, loneliness, and withdrawal. When I ask where she is, if Shannon energetically knows where she is, does she know where she is? It comes down again to this relationship, partnership with someone. Does she know what happened to her? The Sun card is in reverse, temporary depression and a lack of success. She energetically, she does. And this is going to go not just spiritual court, but physical court. There's this energy of a religious group or group identification, conformity, tradition, beliefs, being held responsible, being brought to the front, being given some form of wisdom, be that traditional wisdom, wisdom of law and order here, and or spiritual wisdom, in that someone is going to be teaching her something about her actions when it comes to Nasiah. And how does Nasiah currently feel about Shannon, current energy? With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, debt, selfishness, and one-sided charity. She's also acknowledging with the Moon card in reverse, a release of fear, unhappiness, and confusion. And then with the Two of Pentacles, she's trying to balance and adapt to this new situation, trying to balance out her heart chakra, trying to balance out her boundaries, also trying to balance out her finances. I don't know why finances comes up with this. I don't know. But also acknowledging that there's prioritization now, putting things in order. This is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.